welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday, which means it is food shop and meal plan day. If you're new here, hello, my name's Kaylee and today I'm food shopping and meal planning for a family of 4. There's myself, my husband Alistair, my son who's 7 and my daughter who is 5. And it is payday on Friday, which means that this is going to be another one of those videos where it's just about getting us to the weekend and then we can buy some more food. So I've done a bit of a cupboard shop and a freezer shop. So usually if we have food left over after meals, we never throw it away. We always put it in the freezer and those things accumulate and usually they help us get through this week. January is always a tough one, isn't it, after Christmas and all of that financially, so I don't think we've done too bad. I've tried to keep my shopping as cheap as possible. I think it was just under £30, but I got no meat, I got no, you know, like the stuff that would usually make it really expensive. Oh no, wait, I did get one thing of meat, but it was like a frozen meal. You'll see in a minute. So yeah, I recommend doing these like maybe once a month, depending on how good you are at keeping leftovers and things like that. There's always times with the best will in the world that you'll plan meals and then they won't happen. And then there's always times when you go shopping and you'll pick up, you know, extra tins of beans or things like that for the cupboard and then all of a sudden you realise you've got quite a few. So I do think it's good to keep going back to your cupboard and checking it before you go and do your food shop. We don't have an awful lot of cupboard space, so it's important to keep on top of this sort of thing. And yeah, so first I'm going to show you what there was in the freezer, the fridge and the cupboards. It's not loads, but it's enough to definitely help get us through this week. And then I'll show you what I bought from the shops, and like I say, it was not a lot. £30 does not get you a lot in Aldi these days, but I actually think that we've got enough to get us through even if I don't go out food shopping at the weekend. But I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be payday, so we're gonna want to eat something that we want to eat, and that will happen, and I just think it's fair enough to be open about that. So yeah, I hope everybody's okay. I curled my hair last night, but it went a little bit, you know, when you just wrap it up, I use like a cardigan belt, but it's gone a little bit curlier than I thought it would. So yeah, what do you think? Like, I don't know, just fancied a change. Right, let me show you my cupboard shop and my food shop, and then I will be back in a minute to tell you the meal plan. So this is the fridge. There's not loads in here. There's a bit of yogurt left. There's quite a lot of watermelon. I need to get that sliced up and sorted out. I think that is taco meat that needs to actually go in the bin now because I forgot about it and I'm gutted because I would have eaten that. Don't know what that is, probably needs to go in the bin. There's a pepper, there's some grapes, butter, hummus. We've got a full block of cheese, we've got cream cheese, we've got other random bits of cheese, and 2 packs of halloumi because I didn't make my halloumi chickpea bake last week, but I will this week. And then there's like a bit of romaine lettuce and avocado, which, I mean, it feels okay, we'll see what it looks like. Some potatoes, a baby cucumber, a big cucumber, and some spinach. And a couple of tomatoes, which I'll drag to the front. Not loads in the fridge, but it's a start. Then in the freezer, we have got some chilli. I've still got some of these duck gyozas, which I'll have for my lunch one day. We have got some more chilli. We're definitely going to have chilli one night. I've got 2 chicken breasts, always handy. Chips, potato waffles, bolognese, frozen fruit, what else have we got? Hello. And then in here we have got loads of beans. We've got tomato soup, there's some kidney beans, sweet chilli sauce, I've got some corned beef. What else have I got? Like loads of pickled veg, I love things like that. We've got some peach slices, different types of gravy, oh, and spam. 2 tins of spam there at the back. I think that's Alistair's shopping. We've also got spaghetti, more gravy, some fusilli pasta, lasagna sheets, there's some macaroni, some rice, boil in the bag rice, and then we've got like raisins and stuff at the top, so that's good. So this is my teeny tiny get us through to Friday shop. Obviously There's lots of stuff in the fridge and freezer. Well, not lots, but enough. So this is, I think, all we need to get us through to the weekend, and then obviously I can go and do a proper shop. So we have got grapes, we've got satsumas, blueberries, cherries, because the kids have been asking for cherries loads recently, I don't know why. Southern chicken, I got some bananas, some baby spinach, carrots, there's some apples, baby plum tomatoes, just because they were the cheapest ones, some iced rings and safari snacks, just because we were still running off Christmas snacks, but we're running a little bit low, so I thought some treats would be good. 2 tins of chickpeas. I have got some eggs, quite a lot of eggs, because, you know, eggs, protein, cheap, it's always a good thing. I got one of these chicken gyros packs. We had the pork one, not last week, the week before, and it was really nice, so I thought we'd try this one now. I've got some natural yogurt. We tend to use this and just decant it with honey and maybe some banana or some frozen fruit in for the kids for pudding after tea. There is some lighter creme fraiche around there and some of these yogurt and fruit bars, tortilla chips, some honey hoops cereal. I've got some milk, a plain naan, just one of these massive ones, one of these Carlos takeaway stuffed crust pizzas. I really like these ones. I hope this is the one that Alistair likes too, because he's a bit fussy. I've also got some chocolate chip brioche rolls and a loaf of bread. It's not a lot, but we do still have things like cheese. We've got a couple of meals in the freezer. We've got loads of tins of beans. And I think that this will be enough to get us through until at least Friday. It might even see us longer than that. So like I say, it was a really small shop, but we did have quite a bit in the freezer. I know there's like chili and bolognese, which are both pretty similar, but do you know what? For the sake of 1 week, it's fine. It's food. Fed is always best, and it's not going to hurt them for the sake of 1 week. Usually our meal plans are pretty balanced, so every now and then if one needs to not be, that's okay. The first thing that I've planned is the halloumi chickpea bake, because I planned that last week and I can't remember why we didn't have it. I can't remember what we had instead, but I've still got halloumi in the fridge that needs using, and I really enjoy that meal, so that's what we're going to have probably tonight. I've put chili because we have got those 2 portions of chili in the freezer. I'm not sure if one of them's enough for the 4 of us, so I'll just stick both of them in. We've got rice. I've bought tortilla chips and creme fraiche. Sorted. Absolutely love that. Harry absolutely loves a chili. It's one of his favourite meals, so he'll be really happy with that. And chili is one of those meals that I always find it tastes better after, like when you eat it the day after, or when it's been in the freezer and you take it out and you eat it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Let me know in the comments if you agree, but chili is always one of those meals, I think, that tastes better the second time that you eat it. I've put beans on toast. We've got so many beans in the cupboard, and I love beans on toast. Beans on toast with brown sauce is my go-to. I love that. The kids and Alistair prefer cheesy beans on toast, which they can have, but yeah, cheese on beans with brown sauce. Maybe it's like the northerner in me, but that's my kind of comfort food. I'm easy to please. The next one is a chicken curry, because I found, I don't know if I showed it on the look through my cupboards. I only did that really quickly last night. But I found a curry sauce in the cupboard, and I've got chicken in the freezer, so I figured I'll just make a curry. It's more rice, but that's fine. Rice is good. We like rice. I've got a bolognese, so there's freezer bolognese, and we've got loads of pasta, loads of fusilli, loads of spaghetti. So again, that's another nice, easy freezer meal. Do you know the best thing about these weeks? I mean, yes, it's not as exciting because you're not choosing which meals you want, and it's not all like fresh new sparkly food from the shops. But the best thing about these is when you've got a freezer meal, it's already made. There's like minimum cooking involved, and it's like a lazy week gift to myself, and I really enjoy that. So yeah, we're gonna have a bolognese from the freezer. We've got one of those chicken gyros, how do you say it? I can never say it right. The kits from Aldi, they're really nice. So we're gonna have that, and then we'll just pad it out with like salad. We've got I didn't realise, I bought the naan to go with that, but it has like the little flatbreads in. But I think for the kids what I might do is use those little southern fried chicken things alongside. They can try a little bit of the gyros because I just don't think they'll like it as much, but maybe they will. So we're going to serve that with flatbread, salad and chips. I still had some romaine lettuce left, not loads but a bit. I've got tomatoes, I've got cucumber. There we go, that's a salad. And I've got loads of pickled veg as well, which nobody else in the house will eat, but I absolutely love. Anything pickled, yeah, love that. And then Sunday, I've put a flexi date. So actually, I've got 6 meals on there, and I only need enough to get me to Friday. I've put a flexi day on because I'm not going to lie, we'll probably get a takeaway one day, or maybe we'll go out. Probably a takeaway, can't really afford to eat out at the minute. But or maybe we will pop to the shops and get stuff to do a roast dinner. I don't know. We'll see how we feel at the weekend, but we will definitely be having some sort of treat. As for lunches, I've got plenty of stuff to make sandwiches for Harry. Megan gets free school meals because she's in Key Stage 1. Harry's packed lunches, he's been wanting really simple, you know, like cheese sandwich, fruit, snack. He also has toast at morning playtime. You can send in 20p and they get 2 slices of toast. So he hasn't been eating as much for his dinner. We've also got pasta that we can do. He loves, and I've not done it for a while, so maybe tomorrow I'll do him egg mayo wraps. Absolutely loves an egg mayo wrap, or mini omelettes. I've got loads of options, and that'll be absolutely fine. For breakfasts, we've got bread, so we can do toast. We've got peanut butter. Megan's loving peanut butter and banana on toast for breakfast at the moment. They both love a dippy egg. And oh, for next week's meal plan, I'm going to put this on, but I saw on My Fussy Eater's Instagram, she does in the air fryer. I've never tried doing a dippy egg in the air fryer, but I need to try this. But then she also did like the toast with the sausage meat smashed on top of the toast and then cheese on top to really like give the soldiers some oomph. I don't know, but they look really good and I think my kids would love them. So we're going to try that next week. But not this week because I haven't got any sausages. And that's it. I mean, yes, we don't have as much fruit as I would like to have in the house at the moment, but there's plenty to get us through till Friday. We've got loads of watermelon. I've chopped all that up now and I've got 2 big tubs of watermelon in the fridge. The basket is reasonably full and we also have loads of fruit in the freezer, so I'm not so worried about that. Yeah, it's not the most exciting meal plan, but it's good to share the good, the bad, the ugly, the in-between and the boring, because, you know, we can't always have the most exciting meal plans every single week. I hope you're having a good day whatever you are doing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please feel free to give it a like and subscribe and all that jazz if you want to. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.